And we're recording.
All right.
We're back.
Am I good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Voice activate.
What is your major malfunction,
America
Yeah.
needs you now more than ever.
We're here with the most dangerous man in Canada.
Yeah. Welcome to all of our new listeners in CSIS headquarters.
Yeah.
You've come to add us to your right-wing extremist watch list, but
Really picked in the house.
hopefully you'll stick around for the mirth and merriment.
The fun, the good times, the extremism, all of the phobias.
Word.
Yeah.
And icks. Icks and is, baby. Checking boxes.
We're here with the dangerous Uncle Hack.
Word.
I can't think of a more outlawed mic than this one right here.
Yeah, fresh off your trip from Ontario.
Yeah. What a hellhole.
Yeah.
Not a fan, if I'm being honest.
what a shithole.
Yeah. I don't like it.
Sucks?
Yeah,
I've never been.
The tour was fun, but the province just like,
Blows?
yeah.
I swear on the internet, whenever I see somebody post like the most retarded shit imaginable, and I like click on them, they're
Yeah.
from Ontario, like way more than they should be.
Yes, it's always like GTA area.
Yeah.
We can boil it down if you want.
Yeah.
It rhymes with Tarboro.
Yeah, I think we should consider nuking the GTA.
Anything
The
surrounding
Golden
that lake.
Horseshoe.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Hamilton, get rid of it.
Yeah.
I think we should first start with like Newfoundland. Get rid of those.
Well, who's going to do the labor out here?
True, actually. True.
We need those
True,
guys.
actually,
you
yeah.
need somebody dumb that wants to carry railroad ties. Nobody smart does that.
Yeah, they are. It's like in Game of Thrones when they have like the giants working for them, just big retards, just carry everything.
Yeah.
It's the same shit.
Kinda
Yeah.
like the Newfies.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed Maritimer guys when I've met them usually.
Oh, they're funny.
They're super,
They're all
and,
right.
and
They're
nice.
nice.
Nice dudes.
Yeah.
A nice guy.
Just nothing but like Wile E. Coyote chasing Roadrunner up here.
Yeah. They're
And
9
like
to 5 hangouts.
Thinking about how there used to be fish and a single tear rolls down their face.
Yeah, they'll brag about how much free crab they get
Mm-hmm.
from living in
Yeah.
wherever the fuck.
I feel like every Maritimer I've known for any amount of time has at some point talked about how much like free lobster they used to get, or free crab.
On the rock there, boy. On the rock there, we get
They-
crabs, boy.
I used to think their accents were stupid until I had to like when you talk to them I can't understand them.
Yeah.
But then their accents are built for like yelling from 900 meters away.
Yeah.
Then
that
it's
is-
perfectly clear. It's like, oh, I get what you're saying.
yeah.
And then when they get close to you, you're like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I think it's kind of like how Quebecers have like a retarded version of a French accent,
Mhm.
and Maritimers have like a retarded version of like a Scottish accent.
Yeah, yeah.
Basically. Yeah. I love countries that have like a small retarded populace that sounds like Cajun people in the US.
Oh, yeah.
I love when countries have like a secret little like race of like underground people.
Little hidden gem.
Little
Yeah.
swamp people who live
Oh, hey
in
there! I cook up the catfish on my radiator.
Yeah, like I love when countries have just secret little races of people.
Maritime Bobby Boucher.
That's my favorite, finding out about that. Like even like England, they have like more Cockney people, you know?
Oh,
More fucked up people.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like what do they call them over there? They call them like there's a name for them.
I think it's Cockney's like the really stupid accent.
Yeah.
Is it
Like, oh, I love.
Yeah.
I think that's Cockney.
Yeah.
From up north.
There's like they call like the women that is something funky too.
Oh, chavs?
Chavs.
Yeah, those are
that's
like
it.
their
Chavs
horse.
and slags.
Yeah.
Yeah. Slags. Yeah.
Slags. It's your average British woman is a
Yeah.
slag.
Yeah, chavs are like their hot girls, right?
Yeah.
No, chavs are dudes.
Oh, what?
Yeah, chavs are like their dumb guys.
Oh, okay.
And
What's
slags
the
What's the really tan, like that stereotype, like super tan British girl with like,
yeah?
Slags.
those are slags?
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
They all look like they've done their makeup with a paintball gun.
Maybe I thought chavs were like dudes.
Mm.
Okay.
But
I don't know.
might
We're
be
learning
wrong.
together,
Yeah.
fellas.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Again, the worst culture of all time.
Yeah, most cursed
they
country of all.
any country that has a business called the Binley Mega Chippy, it's fucking crazy.
I follow a Twitter account called Footy Scran. That's just like food from British soccer stadiums.
Oh my god.
And it's just like, why do they put peas on everything? It's like everything they do, there'll be like a scoop of like mushed up peas they put on it.
Dude, the Sherlock pub in town,
Yeah.
they have like their menu's crazy. They have like normal food,
Mm-hmm.
and then in a separate section called pub food is just all their British shit.
Okay.
And they have it like sectioned off. And then yeah, you can get like bangers and mash and fucking spotted dick or whatever.
Yeah.
And so Noah like panic ordered bangers and mash once,
Yeah.
and it was the grossest looking thing I've ever
Oh,
fucking
dude, I can
seen.
only imagine.
It was like 2 like hot dogs, some mashed potatoes, and then just like a mountain of peas.
Have you been over there, like to London or like the United Kingdom before?
No.
No,
It's awful.
that's
Yes,
what I hear.
terrible.
Yeah, I went when I was like 17, dude, and like if you and maybe now it might be a little more fun because it was on a school trip, but
Oh.
we were going to like these places. They were taking me like, oh, we're gonna get some classical London food,
Oh,
and it
yeah.
was that, man.
Yeah,
It was like fucking
It's like their whole culture's diet is like single guy food.
yeah, man. Yeah.
It's just bachelor meals.
Yeah, it's fucking hungry man trays, bro.
Like,
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, like
Peas.
boiled meats and shit
Yeah.
like that.
Runny ass gravy and shit.
Yeah.
The
Gravy.
only British person who can cook, Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah, and he just makes other cultures food basically.
Yeah, he goes
Yeah.
over
Just
there
good
and
at
teaches
Italian.
them how to do it right.
Yeah, he's not like cooking bangers and mash just well.
Yeah.
He's like, no, fuck this stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Thailand. I'm gonna teach them how they're supposed to do a pad thai.
I'm just gonna yell at them until they listen to me about what their food's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably the worst country.
The only guy to go to Africa and start yelling. He brought like English dirt with him. He goes, "This is real dirt."
Yeah, he's got like British spiders.
Well, they just had their coronation.
Yeah, what a gay country for that.
Ugh.
For having a king and queen still.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And we're like
I
kind of.
mean, we technically kind of do. He's
We're
gonna
not-
be on our money now. I
We're not
believe.
walking around with a fucking. We don't have like ceremonies where a guy's got a big fucking scepter and a dude's wearing like a cloak and being carried in like that. I saw pictures.
Honestly,
all right, that's fucking.
Maybe
gay.
it's just in my blood, but I feel like that's the coolest part about the royal
Like the
family.
king and all
I
their,
think
like,
they should
cool-
like always have to wear like even more elaborate cloaks and shit.
They should have to dress crazy.
And, like
Yeah.
our politicians should too.
Yeah.
Justin Trudeau should have to wear like a
Well, he.
fucking giant headdress and
I think he's covered those
Robes.
bases.
He's already done that.
yeah. Well, that's the thing I like about him best is his
Yeah.
costumes,
Yeah.
and I think he should always. Canada's a diverse country,
Yeah.
so he shouldn't be walking around in suits all the time.
No.
Like today, he should be in his turban, and tomorrow he's back in blackface, and then he's dressed with the feather on his head.
Yeah.
Doing that shit, to represent the people.
Yeah.
Amen. I'm all for that, man.
He's fucking.
The more wild that guy gets, the better.
Yeah.
Like that's
place
legit.
is-
My favorite thing about him is all of his ethnic costumes. Like,
I just think it's so funny that like Canada is the one country that like every other country is like, oh, those guys are nice, and we're the only country with a leader who's got like a photo album of him in blackface.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Like, I
The
didn't-
U.S. has never even had that.
No,
And
man.
they've had some of the wildest dudes run that country.
100%.
well, and he didn't fuck around with his blackface either.
No.
Like he had like the insides of his ears. It looked like he might have gone full body.
He did. Did you see in the one picture like his kneecaps?
Yeah.
And the shredded jeans
Like,
that came through. and
I didn't
they were
really
black.
care for the guy, but I saw that and it's like, oh, he's got some follow through.
Well, he does everything 110%. When he puts his mind to something, he'll do it.
Yeah, like how long would it take to apply full body blackface?
Yeah.
I feel
And the
like
only way he
probably
got
like
busted
hours.
is because he did like the bottom of his hands. And they're like, wait a
Hold
minute.
on
I would have got away with it too.
they pull off the headdress and just see his luscious flowing locks, and they're like, "That's not nappy." Hey, I think this guy isn't black.
what?
I feel like with
Canada's Rachel Dolezal.
Yeah.
well, I feel like with that love, like inside his ears, he probably just like filled a tub and just like dunked.
He just
you
did
know?
a good soak.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
a big.
Just like that for days. Just dipped himself in a bathtub of $10,000 worth of India ink. He was like black too.
Maybe he just got one of those like Indian like henna artists to just cover him,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
paint it on.
But he should do it more.
The spray
Yeah.
tan, but he's like, I brought my own.
Yeah.
Like if
got
he
my
just
own
showed
tan.
up at question period in full blackface like tomorrow, like, oh, man, I might vote for this guy.
Well, like he's already got away with it. Like no one's mad.
No.
No one cares. Like do it again. Like you got away with like literally like the craziest crime. Like,
Yeah. In
normally,
today's age.
yeah, like normally that's like your head on a pike
Yeah.
for blackface. Like you don't get to
100%.
do that. So like he's already got away with blackface. Like just lean into it.
Yeah.
One more? What do
He
you say
won-
we get the band back together?
One last ride.
Would that be sick if when he like eventually like loses an election or retires or whatever, just the next day he's out there in blackface? Like, what are you gonna do to me now? Like,
He won 2 elections with blackface. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, man.
No
Yeah.
one else can do that.
it's legit the coolest thing about him.
Yeah. And then he was a drama teacher. I have a lot of respect for our teachers. That's a hard job.
Ski instructor too.
Was he a ski instructor?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
And he smokes fucking weed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Dog.
Actually, yeah. Dog for sure. Smokes weed, does blackface. That's a dog in my book.
Nothing like hitting the slopes, getting buzzed up, hitting the paint roller.
Hitting the slopes. Hitting the slopes.
Yeah. Fucking blazing some fucking doinks.
Smoking weed and skiing. Yeah, the skiing thing does ruin his black image a little bit.
Yeah.
They don't really like to do that.
Not too many brothers on the hill.
Oh no. If he was like the basketball coach, I'd be like, all right, this guy's black.
Yeah.
But skiing is where you lose me a little bit.
Skiing and theater.
Yeah, theater too. If he just leaned into, if people got mad about the blackface, he's like, guys, I also coached the basketball team. All right, I
Yeah.
was black.
Yeah.
They're 0-84. But
I tried.
Right?
I tried.
That would be like the funniest like early 2000s movie. Like it's a basketball coach in blackface, and by the end of the season, they find out he's actually white, and they have to win anyway.
it's like the Juwan man of white culture.
He's got to earn back the respect as a white guy.
Did you guys ever see that movie Soul Man?
No.
No, I haven't.
It's like a movie from the before times about a guy who's like, oh man, I could get into college so much easier if I was black. So he just goes in blackface.
That's actually sick.
It's great, yeah.
Well, didn't Mindy Kaling's brother basically do that at med school?
Apparently.
The Mindy Kaling's brother is Indian, and I guess he just like got a lineup and started telling everyone he was black,
Right.
to help him get into med school.
Tuition and fees. $10,493.
Harvard Law School. This is a big day for all of us. That's why I've decided to let you pay your own way.
Estimated annual living expenses,
You ever applied for a loan before?
$7,500.
Mr. Watson, you don't pay your bills. Get out.
Total
looks
for
sick.
3 years of law school.
Wait a second, look at this. Full tuition for the most qualified applicant.
Most qualified black applicant.
$53,979. Don't you think you're overreacting? No.
Congratulations, Mr. Watson.
Thank you, sir.
Some people
Oh my
to get into Harvard.
It's gonna be great. These are the 80s, man. It's the Cosby decade.
For Mark Watson, all it took was a little soul.
I'd like you to meet my good friend, Kareem Abdul-Ali.
We got Washington here on the coin toss, so he'll take Leon.
That's Watson.
Right. Sorry, Marcus.
Yeah, there may be a problem here. He will make us
Whoa.
He goes full Black Panther.
Yeah, he's got the beret on.
Shit.
Holy fuck.
God, is she beautiful? You gotta believe me.
You must have learned a great deal more than you bargained for.
Tell her I'm white.
Don't tell her you're white.
What's going on?
Can we blame him for the
Color of his skin.
Mom, Dad? I'm black.
What?
No, you're crazy.
Mark Watson.
Come on now.
From the producer of Risky Business, Soul Man. He didn't give up. He got down.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That rules.
They
That's-
don't let you make those kind of movies anymore.
Leslie Nielsen is in that? Fourth line down?
Oh yeah, so he is.
That's and James Earl Jones.
Wow.
That is so funny. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh, would you look at that?
It's a
Came out
classic.
in 2012.
Before time.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
before times.
Back when that movie would have been fine.
Was perfectly 100% fine.
No one had an issue.
No one complained.
Yeah. Tropic Thunder walked so that Soul Man could run.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. That's so funny. Mom, Dad, I'm black.
I'm black. Yeah, fucking Soul Man.
They should have showed the mom like fainting.
Yeah.
No,
We just thought you were
we should have
gay.
elaborated on that. You can't not just date them, but you can't be one either. Holy shit!
Oh my god, that is so. How did you hear about that?
I just saw it on the internet somewhere.
That's so sick.
I was like, that looks great.
That's so funny.
Did you watch it?
I actually haven't seen it. I've just watched the trailer.
Over and
I think that's all you need.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's like what I do.
kind of
with-
feel like the movie is. I think I get it.
Yeah.
You know?
You sure?
I think I get it.
It's like I Am Sam.
Yeah.
You know that one where Sean Penn is retarded?
Yeah.
It's like I get it.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh
I don't-
yeah.
I don't need to.
Well, I think all
One
the
of the
best
greatest
moments
comedies of our time.
It is crazy.
Actually, yeah, that
wild.
movie's actually pretty funny.
It's
Although the
super
best
funny.
moments are in the trailer.
Yeah.
Who among us has not, as parents, has not at one point felt a little bit retarded?
Is your dad some kind of retard? Yeah. Those kind of those like I miss movies like that.
Yeah,
They're
man.
Just like the premise is like you're like what?
Holy hell! We were doing whatever, hey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you can imagine the pitch meeting for Soul Man.
Oh,
It's like, all right, you've all seen college movies, right? Yeah. You all seen College Fees? They're getting pretty crazy. Not for one group though.
Like 9 Jewish guys being like, "Oh,
This could be
We're
pretty
listening.
funny.
I think you're onto something, kid."
This could be the funniest movie of the year.
When I first saw the trailer, I thought it was Jim Carrey, and I was like, "Damn, this is like the suppressed, dark Jim Carrey movie that they don't want you to see."
Yeah.
But it's actually some other guy,
Yeah.
C. Thomas Howell.
Who? What the? I've heard that name. What the fuck else is he in? C. Thomas Howell.
I don't
I
know.
feel like I saw him in something.
I've never heard of him.
I think it's funny that they got. They're like. It's just fun because there were actual black people in that trailer.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? Do you think they were like on board with it?
I think back then it was totally fine. Nobody thought it was anything was wrong with it.
Different time.
Yeah, it was
No
like
one had
totally
an issue.
acceptable. It would have been
Like-
offensive to say there was something offensive about it.
All the black James Earl Jones was like, "This shit is funny."
This is the funniest thing I've ever seen.
This shit is hilarious.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and he was right.
Looks funny as hell.
Yeah.
Soul Man.
So everybody, check out Soul Man if you haven't already.
An hour and 45 minutes too. It knows what it is.
Did you
yeah,
guys
you can
see,
lock in on that.
Yeah.
You can definitely lock in on that.
You guys see, speaking about black people, you see Howard Stern get all pissed off
What's he mad about now?
because he was sitting courtside at like a basketball game.
Okay.
I want to say like the Knicks.
Yeah.
And he was all pissy because like nobody knew who the fuck he was.
Yes.
And he was like attributing it to like a race thing. I copied and pasted the quote here. So this is Howard Stern. "The black players won't come over and say hello to me, but they go over to Spike Lee. I grew up in a black neighborhood. You know what I mean? I mean, they should know that, but I get ignored."
Oh my god.
That might be the most Jewish take on going to a basketball game of all time.
Yeah. One thing too is I think Howard Stern's been on Sirius for like 20 years at this
Yeah.
point, right?
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
probably longer than that. I think wasn't he like their first major signing?
Yeah, I think so. He was,
Yeah.
like, the
So
guy
it's been
for
a,
Sirius.
like
Yeah.
probably most of these basketball players are like 23 or
Yeah,
something, right?
They're fucking.
And
yeah,
like he makes
my age.
bank on Sirius, but I think he's kind of like not been culturally relevant
No.
since he's been there.
Yeah.
No.
Because it's just
Who
yeah.
the fuck listens to? Who has Sirius anymore?
Who has radio?
I don't-
Who's listening
yeah.
to radio?
So like
even?
why
Your dad
would you
does.
expect
That's who has
some
it,
like
you know?
22-year-old black guy to give a fuck about who Howard Stern is?
Yeah, because all those guys are like about my age, but like
Yeah.
their lives have been pro sports. Why the
Yes.
fuck would they know who Howard?
Yeah.
I know who he is because I'm like a weird autismo who's not a professional sports player.
But I think at this point you got to be like 55
Yeah.
to be like Howard Stern is the funniest guy out there.
To see him in public and be like, I should go say hi to Howard. Because it's like, even if I saw Howard Stern, I wouldn't be like, oh, Howard. Like, I wouldn't go say hi to him.
No.
Like,
Howard,
there's
remember
Howard
me from
Stern.
the streets?
It's also funny that he brings up growing up in a black neighborhood.
Yeah, as if
Jesus
anybody
Christ.
fucking knows or cares.
He does. I mean, we should have known that, given how he looks. That should be your first read. Is like, oh, this guy was raised urban.
Brooklyn written all over that one.
Yeah.
That's a Chi-Town guy if I've ever seen one.
Yeah. With a nose like that, and he's sniffing up some Brooklyn air, you know.
And then also complaining that the black dudes were going up to Spike Lee, who's like the black director.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, of course they're gonna go up to that guy. Like,
Yeah, I'm sure if you were at the Jewish sports game, they'd all be coming up to you.
yeah, like, you're at a basketball game, dude.
If you were at the
the agents meeting in the press box.
Yeah, those guys know who
Those
Howard
fellas,
Stern is.
huge Howard fans.
They love
Courtside, I don't know if you're killing it out there. Fucking
Yeah.
idiot.
Yeah. So you're roasted, Howard.
Yeah,
You're on notice.
That's so funny that he said that.
Yeah.
What a fucking.
I think it's like the first time Howard Stern's done something funny in 25 years.
Yeah, about that. Yeah.
I'm surprised nobody's tuned in to watching Jenna Jameson ride a Sibian.
I don't even think he does shit like that anymore.
Really?
I think he gets like Hollywood people come on and they talk about their movies that are coming
Yeah,
out.
that's the
Oh,
only shit
really?
I've seen of his.
Like, I don't even think he's like porn star on the Sibian edgy anymore.
He's not bringing in. who
Oh,
are those
damn.
two-
I think he's
remember
like,
those
and
twins?
we've got Jonah Hill in the studio, and
Yeah.
he's talking about his
His
new
new one with-
movie where he
with-
plays a basketball star.
Yeah.
With Eddie Murphy, and he dates a black girl while doing black like culture podcast. You watch that movie?
No.
With Jonah Hill?
with the Eddie Murphy one.
Yeah, awful. Don't
Bad?
wait. Yeah, I was like, oh, okay.
Is this a recent one?
yeah,
Yeah,
it's on.
that's-
It's on Netflix.
Eddie Murphy's like latest.
And he starts dating this black girl, and then like
Oh,
it's like him trying to make a statement and being like, "We love is love, dog." And
It's called like
fucking
Date
relaxed.
Night or something.
Something like
I saw
that.
the trailer for
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jonah Hill has like a. He's basically just Adam 22.
Yeah, that's
Basically.
100% what it is.
Yeah.
And then he dates a black girl, and then like Eddie Murphy is like old school, like black revolutionary.
Yeah, it's a bad movie.
Yeah,
It looked kind of gay.
it's super gay.
I was like, I don't anything Jonah Hill's done lately. I'm like not into really.
Is he fat or is he slim?
Slim thick.
Yeah, I think that's a guy who just needs to stay fat.
Yeah,
Like when he's fat, he's
Fat
like
and
he's like the
funny.
cool fat guy.
yeah.
Yeah.
When he's slim, it's just like, who the fuck is this guy?
And then he got all. Didn't he get like all pissy there for a while? Everybody's always like, "Oh fuck, you're the fat guy."
Yeah.
And then he was like crying about it. He's like, "Yeah,
Well,
dude,
yeah.
you fucking,
Yeah.
you're a funny guy."
Nobody would have given a fuck.
Yeah,
Dude,
Like in Superbad, if he wasn't the fat guy, you'd
If
be like,
Superbad
just get
was-
somebody else.
Yeah. If
Yeah.
'Cause
Superbad
it-
was two Michael Sarahs, it wouldn't have been
Yeah.
nearly as funny.
It was
No.
funny because one of them was fat and one of them was thin.
Yeah.
It's a classic goof.
He was like a fat, retarded guy who, his like, I used to draw penises and shit. It's like, it's funnier because you're fat and you did that.
yeah.
yeah.
Michael Cera,
100%.
there's a reason they didn't give that bit to Michael Cera. You know? They let him just be like weird and soft.
Yeah.
Well, it's the same with Michael Cera's got the reverse thing. Like if
Yeah.
he got fat, it would be like weird.
Yeah. People be like, go back to.
Being like a weird, skinny little nervous
Knock it
guy.
off.
Yeah, cut it out, pal. It's enough out of you.
What's he doing now?
Michael Cera?
Yeah.
Fuck if I know. He's one of those guys. I think he's getting an even tighter situation because he needs to be a teenager forever
Yeah.
and like can't become like an adult
No.
because he has a weird kind of gangly teen. It was cool.
Yeah.
And he looked like that until his mid-30s or something.
Yeah, it's like that. What you remember, like the weird guy on Road Trip that like fucked the big black girl?
Yeah.
It's like that guy in every. Remember, he was always like the nerd
Yeah.
that hung around the cool kids.
Yeah.
and they were like, oh yeah, he's
Like
just-
he was perfect in Scott Pilgrim for being like a weird.
Like I think they're doing a Scott Pilgrim anime,
That's gonna be.
like a Western anime.
That's
Yeah.
probably gonna be cool, and then I can't wait for the guys who like it to be the most annoying of all time.
Yeah, I think it'll probably be not cool.
No, I don't.
That's my guess.
I like Scott Pilgrim, like the movie. I think it was tight.
I don't remember it.
That's the one where he dates that girl, and then she has like the 7 evil ex-boyfriends that he has to fight.
And he's like running around the city and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, he's, like,
okay.
fighting all
Yeah.
their boyfriends. And
Yeah.
stuff. It was pretty cool. Maybe I haven't seen it in a long time.
It was all right.
I thought it was cool, but like, yeah, the anime might be fucking. annoying.
But I think he's like voicing Scott Pilgrim in that.
What does he even look like now? Because he's gonna grow up to be like a
feel like he
Crispin
already
Glover
is.
type.
Fucking weird.
See, he just has one of those faces that's like, this really can't age.
No.
We really shouldn't allow that to age.
Yeah, he just needs to be like a teen
Yeah.
forever.
Whoa.
I
Holy
think it's
shit.
more like
Whoa. No.
this guy. Do you want to look at this guy for an hour and a half?
Yeah.
He's a father?
Ugh.
Whoa.
Ugh.
Whoa. What
Looks
the-
like a stock photo of an insurance salesman. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
What?
Oh,
But yeah, like his time has passed.
Bam Cinema Fest.
So yeah, he can just be a voice actor now, I guess.
Yeah. Dude, he looks like the turtle from Finding Nemo. He looks like Crush.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
But yeah, rip Michael Cera.
Yeah. Although you were right, Jonah Hill's like the way he dresses as a skinny guy is cool. Like shirtless with a white blazer.
But if you look dressed like that as a fat guy,
It's even cooler.
even
actually.
cooler.
Yeah.
If he's
Yeah.
dressed like he's a Miami Vice extra,
Yeah.
just as a fat Jewish guy.
Ripping gars.
Hell yeah. That fucking, what was it like? What was the movie where him and Miles Teller were like gun runners?
War Dogs.
War Dogs.
War Dogs.
War
He was
Dogs.
dope in that
Yeah,
movie.
yeah,
That
yeah.
movie ruled.
That's
Yeah.
kind of how he dresses now, from what I gather.
Yeah.
Which is
But he
cool.
was fat in that one, so it
Yeah.
was even cooler.
But like it fits. If the shoe fits. We're
Yeah.
fucking with it.
He like him as a fat guy in Wolf of Wall Street was like perfect.
Yep.
Yeah,
If he was skinny in Wolf of Wall Street,
wouldn't have made any fucking sense.
no.
No.
Why are two cool skinny guys hanging out smoking crack together at bus stops?
Yeah.
It has to be a weird fat guy being like, smoke crack with me.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Big fat party animal.
Yeah, yeah.
Raw dog and blue chips, baby.
Yeah. I know we're just shitting on a guy for like getting healthy. Obviously he would die young if he stayed that fat, but also get back to being fat.
Now replace him with Lizzo. We're done, boys. That's over.
Udunskis.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember people were mad that Adele like got healthy?
Yeah.
She like
What is
yeah, they needed a new fucking like hero.
Yeah.
So they're like, hey, grab the next fat chick out of LA.
But is Lizzo not fat anymore?
You know,
No, she is.
She's fat.
Adele
Oh,
is
okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Adele,
Nice.
Adele is like healthy now.
Oh.
She's not like she just looks like normal.
Well,
Yeah.
listen, if these people want to get not fat, that's fine. I just want to have to fucking look at them if they're established as a fat celebrity.
Yeah.
Then you can get not fat, but then you're not a celebrity anymore.
Like there's a reason Jack Black has never gotten fucking ripped.
No.
Yeah.
He knows.
He gets it.
He knows.
Leans into it,
Yeah.
if anything.
He's the fat guy who does the kicks
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
And he rules. We
Yeah,
love him.
He's sick.
Everybody loves him.
Did you
Fucking
see?
Shallow Hal.
Fuck yeah.
Great
Yeah.
movie.
Did you see the other interviews he was doing for the Mario movie? He was just wearing a Bowser costume. Hell yeah, dude.
Was he in the Mario movie?
He's Bowser.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah. But he was just like he went on like Fallon in like a Bowser costume.
That's what I'm talking about.
And it was the clip was so stupid. Such a I hate that fucking show, but like the host was like maybe it wasn't Fallon, it was some woman, but she was like talking to Jack Black in a Bowser costume, and she was like, "Were you excited to play Bowser?" And he was like, "Yeah, I was pretty excited."
What do you think?
What the fuck do you think? I'm in a costume right now, dude. Yeah.
All those shows are shut down now for
Are
the
they?
fucking writer's strike.
Oh, thank God.
But apparently, according to where I get my news from, which is Paul Schrader's Facebook, he was saying that a big thing on this strike is like about AI replacing the writers,
Well,
and that they want the writers to be able to use AI, but if the studio like cuts the writers out, they should have to like find a WGA member to pay. Is what Paul Schrader was saying, so I
Yeah.
believe it. But so
Yeah.
like really like I saw a list of like the upcoming movies.
mhm.
And it's like, you know, Marvel this, Marvel that, like Dark Willy Wonka, all that shit.
Yeah.
It's like, you might as well have that get written by an AI.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Like an AI could absolutely, if you type in write Willy Wonka, but it's dark,
Yeah.
and he's Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah.
Like, it could do it, no fucking problem.
Oh, yeah. Well, if you told me that like Fallon has been being written by AI for the last 3 years, I'd be like, oh yeah, probably.
Makes total sense.
I believe
Yeah,
it.
like it already is, essentially.
Yeah.
We can just like cut out the middleman and just have robots do it.
Yeah.
AI's like, we're gonna need you to cry about another school shooting.
Yeah. Yeah, like you get an AI to write fucking Trump jokes.
Yes. Oh my God. Yeah.
He's fucking orange.
Yeah. That we do need to. The only time I'm fine with Trump jokes coming back is to get Alec out of the shit can. Bring Alec Baldwin back. Do his Trump gag.
He's free. He made it out. They cleared him.
Is he gonna get hired anywher?
Yeah, they're shooting Rust.
Oh, they're doing it.
They're back
going
on set at Rust.
Oh wow!
Back in the saddle.
Yeah.
Had a quick hiatus.
Probably this time they're using like airsoft guns, like still with the orange fucking thing on the barrel.
Nerf guns now. Yellow and orange Nerf guns.
Yeah, but yeah, they're back on set on Rust.
God damn it!
He's free and clear.
It'd be so funny if
I want to say it was like
he just shoots another person.
Within the week of him getting cleared, they were back on set at Rust.
That's sick.
It'd be sick if he shot whoever their new woman cinematographer is.
There's one other woman on set and immediately just
not even in the direction of the person he's supposed to be shooting. It's like
he brings his own gun. They're like, Alec, here's your weapon. He's like, oh, hold on. Pap, pap.
Yeah. So he's free and clear.
Sick.
But you know who's not
right?
free and clear is
What?
like the best congressman, George Santos.
Yeah.
They caught him.
Doing what?
I don't know, for like fraud and stuff.
Really?
But he's like incarcerated now.
Aw.
He's in custody.
He was the funniest guy.
He's the best one.
Did you hear about him?
I just seen like a headline today that I didn't dive into, but give me the lowdown, fellas.
He's like a newly elected congressman from like upstate New York somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
But he claimed while he was getting elected that he was like a former Goldman Sachs banker. I think he might have said he was like in the military, and it just turned out it was like totally fake. And he's just like a talented Mr. Ripley ass dude.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
He said his like mom died on 9/11 or something.
Yeah,
And then later claimed she died of like cancer or something.
Well, and he did like a GoFundMe after his mom died, but he used all the money to go on a luxury ski trip.
He's sick.
Yeah, he's like the best. The best
Fucking
congressman.
The best congressman.
Well, and legit.
Nothing, oh, sorry.
Pretending to be a Goldman Sachs banker is like less evil than actually being a Goldman Sachs banker.
Yeah.
Nothing Americans love more than doing is like stolen valor.
Oh yeah,
They love I love those. You ever catch those videos of like dudes
those
in
so
like an
sick.
airport dressed in like just fucking camoed out, and then they're like, "What battalion were you?" Well, you know, I was been stationed all over. And they're like, "No, what battalion
Yeah.
were you with?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, where did you serve? They're like, D-Day. Okay.
You know the army.
Beaches in Normandy.
You never see that with Nazis, though.
No.
You never see stolen valor with Nazis.
Well, now the Mexicans are doing it apparently.
Yeah, that one's wild, hey?
Yeah, like white guys can't even be Nazis anymore. Mexicans have taken that from us too.
Another stolen job.
That was the last thing we had. Now
It was white supremacist, and now brown guys are doing it.
Did you see like the tattoos of the dude?
Yeah.
they look fresh.
Yeah, man. And like jet black swastika on the chest with an SS on the arm. It's like, brother, where did you grow up? Who convinced you?
Where are you fucking from, dude?
Yeah, that is a weird move, being a Mexican Nazi.
The numbers are so low with the skinheads. They're like, well, let's try one out. And they're like, whoa, that guy was wild. We need more of that.
This guy did a number on my lawn. Let's see how he does on other black kids.
Let's send him down to the strip mall. It's like, whoa. All right, we like what you did back there, but let's limit the whites that you're shooting.
You're excited. Tone it down.
Little trigger happy outside of the Kmart.
Like, is there not just like a Mexican version of Hitler that they could glom onto?
Yeah, Mussolini.
But, yeah. But what's
Close
the
enough.
appeal if you're a Mexican guy
Being a Nazi?
of getting like swastikas and shit?
I don't know. I mean, to be fair, like all of the Nazi like branding was pretty cool.
He's
Yeah.
illiterate.
Eagles and shit is.
Yeah, he's dyslexic. He's just like, he thought MS-13 was SS-13, so he's not fucking...
Well, and I guess like I don't think the Nazis had a whole lot to say about Mexicans either.
Not really. Yeah, they're probably like. Yeah, I don't think they were really focused on Mexican.
They teamed up with Argentina pretty quick.
Yeah, I mean, they all
So
like
they're
moved
like,
there.
you know,
Yeah, you know.
close enough.
So there's all those dudes in Argentina named like Adolfo Hitlerbo or whatever.
Hey, Holmes, you hate the Jews too, essay.
Joseph Mengele Sanchez.
Yeah.
Bright blue eyes. And like, yes, I am Hispanic.
Yeah, I'm
descended from the Aztecs.
Fucking
wild.
Yeah. We're living on a cool planet, man.
Dude, best time ever.
Yeah.
Best time ever.
Well, it's like I do hope it ends soon. Just the whole planet, but we're going through a pretty cool era right now.
Yeah, man. A wild time right now.
Yeah.
The boys are on top. We're dominating everything. We're the best ladies, best lady athletes.
The problem is the boys who are dominating everything right now are like dorks.
That's wait till a few are like, you know, like when's the first like D1 athlete that doesn't get drafted? It's like, well, I guess I'm going to, I don't even know a WNBA team.
I don't know a single one.
Well, whatever one. Just total like Juana man. You
the
know?
Michigan makeup.
Yeah.
That actually would be sick. Just some like 7 foot tall dude doing dunks and knocking women over and stuff.
And doing like just mad dogging and stepping over top after a huge jam. It doesn't help her up. He's a fucking bitch.
A guy in a lingerie football league. Just trucking ladies.
Dude, that's what I'm talking about.
Just Indomitian Sue on the fucking...
It is kind of funny when people pretend to get super bent out of shape about what's happening in women's sports.
Yeah.
I don't fucking care. Who gives a shit?
Do you really care, bro?
Yeah.
They're letting freaks in women's sports, and it's like, well, they were all Amazon women to begin with. It's not like...
Honestly, they need a little something to spice up the league. 'Cause it's not exciting right now.
Yeah, like they should all be on growth hormones and stuff. So they can, until one of them can fucking dunk.
Well, I think were we talking about that? How, like the only sports leagues that should be allowed to do PEDs are women's sports leagues.
Yes.
Let them get freakish.
Yeah.
Let them get like.
Honestly, I'm in favor of it for all sports.
I mean,
like I think the Olympics would be so sick if it was just like each country competing to see who can like build a lab-grown like superhuman.
That's why I like WWE so much.
Like some Chinese guy who's like 9 feet tall,
Yeah.
fucking jacked, like.
The Russians will
1,000
dominate.
pounds.
Oh, yeah.
They were light years ahead of us when it came to
Well, they
steroids.
they already do that. They get it.
They know.
Like, they have to like pretend not to and do their little tricks and stuff, but they get it. Like we're here to fucking win.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm all for it, man.
Yeah,
fuck yeah.
Dude, that's why fucking like wrestling is so sick.
Fuck
Because they don't. They're like, yeah, we have a policy, but then you look at the dudes and you're like, you don't have a policy. Like,
yeah, your policy is you got to do steroids.
Yeah, like
and
even
pretend
Vince
you're not.
McMahon was fucking enormous, dude.
Jacked at like 78, man. Like 6-pack and like pythons for arms, man.
Like that. Fuck, why not?
You think that's natural?
Yeah, all
Get the
natty,
fuck outta here.
baby.
And it's like, who gives a shit?
Like, remember when Hogan got popped for PEDs and they were like upset, and it's like, yeah, it's fucking wrestling.
Yeah,
You
in
want
wrestling, I
skinny
don't get
dweeb?
why anyone would care at all.
No.
Like it's already just a show.
Yeah.
Like
It's
I'm in favor of for like real sports too.
Yeah.
But in wrestling, I don't get what any objection would be.
No, like it adds to like how fucking fun it is when you see Triple H walk out with a sledgehammer. You're like, holy fuck!
Oh yeah,
and it's
All right,
already like if
this
you're gonna be a
muscle boy.
wrestler, you're gonna like fuck up your body.
Yeah.
So like you might as well also fuck up your body with steroids.
Why
and
not?
shit.
Hey, one Chris Benoit doesn't stop the show, baby.
Hey,
Keep
that
it
was,
going.
That was before the government invented CTE. That guy was just crazy.
Yeah.
now they've invented CTE. Guys like Brendan Schaub are going nuts.
you used to be a fighter, no?
Yeah.
Did you do any roids or anything?
I did once. I took growth hormone for an injury for like 1 month. That was it.
Did it work good?
How was it?
Did it work? Yeah. Oh hell yeah.
Were you wild?
No, it wasn't like. Like growth hormone was just like I used a small amount, but nothing to make a huge size difference. But if you abuse it, like your feet will start growing and shit again. So I was like, I was very fucking, yeah, like
just walking around with flippers.
Oh, dude, yeah, it'll just like it like tricks your body into going into like it's going through puberty again.
That's crazy.
If you like abuse it really bad.
That is so wild.
Yeah, it's so fucking. I only did like a small amount to help like my knee.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like an absurd amount that could change my athletic ability by it.
Were you like tempted to?
I've fucking, dude, once I hit about 35, I'm hopping on testosterone for
Nice.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I'd
don't
love
give a
to.
shit. Yeah,
I would love to.
Fuck
Can
that.
anyone do that? Can you just go to your doctor and like,
Yeah,
I'd like
yeah.
some
Oh,
more,
yeah. You
some
can
more
get,
tea,
like,
please?
Yeah, you can get TRT. I think it's more synthetic, but you can get like really good. You can find it
Is
easy.
that Anne Frank on your arm?
That is Bobby Clark.
Oh, okay. I got fucked up eyes. I was like, is that an Anne Frank tattoo?
For eye surgery like next week.
Oh yeah. That'd be a wild tattoo.
It would be. I was like, damn,
Not
this
one I'd
guy
expect on
goes
you.
there.
Like,
Big fan of her work.
You don't even think she's real.
Anybody who can Houdini a story like that.
Yeah.
Look, I'm a fan of storytellers. I didn't know that you were a fighter.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I had 10 pro fights.
Nice.
Yeah.
What was your record?
Not 10 pro fights. I fucked that up. Sorry, I had 1 amateur, 1 kickboxing, and then 8 pro fights. But
Nice.
I was
5 and 3.
Yeah, I was.
5
yeah,
and 3. Nice.
5 and 3.
I
Nice.
looked it up.
Did you?
I did.
Oh.
Did some research. I had a source.
Ah, okay.
Slip me some notes.
Gotcha.
I
Yeah.
watched one of your fights. You won. It was cool.
Oh yeah.
Just
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
punched some guy in the head.
Yeah.
He fell down.
Yeah.
It was fucking sick.
That's what it is, dog.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah. It was gnarly.
That's all we talk about is how cool it is to punch dudes in the head.
Fuck yeah. Dude. Imagine getting paid for it.
Hell yeah.
A whopping 800 bones, dude.
Yeah.
One time I spent my whole fight check on Jaeger bombs.
That's living the
It
fucking
was
life.
fucking yeah, dude. I got paid like $1,000 to fight one time, and I just like took my money, and it was in my hometown, and I just walked straight to the bar with my 5 buddies, and it was like 800 bones worth of Jaeger bombs and 200 of like Monster Energy vodkas. You wanted to see the most wired guys on the planet.
Just hyper and tired.
Holy shit. I can't drink those anymore. Like I was like fucking shaking in a cold sweat the next morning, man. It was bad. Just straight up Red Bull.
Dude, I knew this guy who like he went to the bar once and he was like, yeah, I'm gonna not buy a single drink. I'm just gonna finish ones that I find around the bar. And we were like,
hell yeah.
we were like, that's retarded.
I used to do that actually.
Really?
When I was a kid, I was like, man, there's like a 75% beer sitting right there. I'm just gonna drink that.
Well, this dude did that, and then he got like drugged. So he was like, he was like, he told us the next day. He was like, yeah, I was just up all night, like going like this and like freaking out. He said it was horrible.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
That was my move, man. I used to do that in the Tabor Oilman's in Tabor all the time. Or,
Yeah.
With spiking people's drinks.
I wish. Dude, I ain't handing no drugs, brother.
Well, that's the thing. Somebody's
that's my
out
supply.
like fucking $30 or something there. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, I never got that, like being at a bar and like, I guess at a bar it makes a little more sense. You like slip a drink in and then you're like, oh, you're tired. But like at like a music festival or like
But that
anywhere
sounds
else-
like somebody put like meth or something in it.
Yeah, like Molly or something.
Yeah.
He was like goobered all day and he was like barfing.
But yeah, like with like roofies or whatever, I don't. You just like carry them out or throw them over your shoulder, carry them out. Nobody says anything.
Because that's one of those things that's like, it's weird that it ever worked. You know, guys would just see like some dude like carrying a woman out of the bar and they'd be like, all right, have a good night. Get her home safe.
Yeah. Girlfriend got a little fucked up tonight.
She's my wife. You know her. She can't handle her booze. It's crazy it ever worked once.
Yeah.
Guys, and then like bartenders would just be like, see you later, Ted. Have a good one. No one ever stepped in until like recently.
Yeah.
Like that's so weird to me. Like it's only within the last like 8 years that we've been like, all right, we got to watch out for this because this used to be a trump card.
It's the old Dahmer effect, eh?
It used to just work 100% of the time.
The clientele started dipping once you started coming around here.
It was just like if you worked at a bar and you knew it, like, and then like I assume like guys used to do that all the time and like get away with it.
Yeah.
And it's crazy that like they just never thought anything of it. They just be like, oh, he's with his new girlfriend, I guess, who also can't handle her liquor and is fucking passed out. Well, he's got to take her home.
You ever got drugged before?
No,
dude. I've had it twice happen to me.
really?
Like you got like roofied.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Once it was ketamine. And that sucked. Because I used to be a heavy booze bag when I was younger and just get like floor licking drunk.
Nice.
And my girlfriend at the time was like, don't you dare get fucked up tonight. And I was like, listen, easy one tonight. We're gonna have 2 beers and we'll hit the road. I promise you. And I was like, yes, I'm gonna be a good boy tonight.
Yeah.
Second beer, someone got me, man, with ketamine. And then it was like I was stuck against the wall and like looking around like a fucking retard, and I'm getting my ear chewed off by her. Meanwhile, like my world is crumbling in front of me.
But it's like, why would someone do that?
I don't
Like,
know.
what was the play there?
And it sucked because it was like 9:30, maybe 10 p.m., like early, like
Yeah.
just
Ketamine.
yeah, dude, just goofed, man. And the bar was empty. There was like 8, 9 people. So it's like whoever did it was like, I knew who they were.
Yeah,
And they got me good.
That's so fucking.
It's a pretty funny
Suck.
prank, I guess.
Yeah, dude. My buddies were like fucking terrified because
Yeah.
like, they're like carried me out to a cab. They rushed me to the hospital because they're like, this guy's dying. It's over.
That's been happening to me while I smoke weed lately. I keep thinking I'm dying.
Oh, dude, this was the funniest part. Is like the nurse was a Mormon and was like, did you take any drugs tonight? And I was like, no. And I was like, I smoked a little bit of weed. And she's like, do you think the weed did this to you? Like, are you fucking retarded?
I've smoked weed before.
I wouldn't
Get the
be
fuck
here.
out of here.
Bitch, if I was high, I wouldn't be in the emergency room.
Dude, if I knew I smoked weed and then I freaked out that bad and got here, put a bullet in my head.
That'd be so
In me.
fucking embarrassing if
Oh.
you smoked weed and then went to the hospital because
Yeah.
you're so sketched out.
I've heard people like who've told me they've done that, and it's like, why would you ever share that? That's the
Never.
most embarrassing thing you could ever do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is, like, go to the hospital while you're a little high.
Yeah.
And be like, I think I'm dying. Because what I do, this has been happening lately. I just bought some like new weed. I'm smoking out of that pipe,
Hmm.
and yeah, just every night now I'm just like, I guess I'm gonna die soon. and
Does my
and I
heart
just-
normally beat like that?
yeah, my heart's just like, and I'm like, I guess I'm gonna die, and then I just play video games and I forget.
That initial hump over like the terrifying, like the peak of it.
Yeah.
And then you coast that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Then
the best.
It's sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That, once you get over that, like everyone hates me and I'm dying right now,
Mhm.
Yeah.
then you're fine.
Then you just
Like
play
you-
some fucking video games.
I've been trying-
Full blown anxiety. You're like crippled in the chair, like holy fuck.
It's like, I should kill myself.
yeah.
Dude, I've been getting high, and what I do, my credit card does not work right now, but every paycheck it gets closer to working,
Yeah.
and I just look at WWE 2023 like trailers, and I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, when the credit card works, this is all day. Just cage matches, dude. I cannot wait. It's
yeah.
fucking John Cena.
Fuck yes.
Hell
It looks. I
yeah.
just got into wrestling like recently.
Yeah.
It is so sick.
Like you didn't watch it as a kid or
I
nothing?
watched it as a kid, and then I didn't. It's been like 8-9 years. since
Oh,
I've,
like you're getting back into it,
Yeah.
like watching
yeah,
the most recent shit.
kind of yeah, loosely keeping up with that, and then like going back, just watching like those like top 10 moments, like wrestlers almost died. Or
Oh,
whatever.
hell yeah,
Oh,
man.
Fucking, this is so cool.
We spent a good day after we were down in Arizona for a stag, and then like the Sunday our flight got delayed, so we couldn't go back, and then we just like hunkered down, and my buddy is a huge like not like raw era, like attitude era.
Yes.
So we were like, one guy made a comment. It was like, "Fuck, why do you watch this shit? It's fake." And then he's like, "You think this is fake?" And he's doing like Shane O'Mac highlights from fucking off the top.
He just shows
Yeah.
him Owen Hart dying.
Yeah.
You think this is fucking fake?
You think this shit is fake? Oh, dude, we had it on the big screen. There was like 12
Oh,
dudes in the living room,
fuck yeah.
just soaking it in. His favorite is Swanton bombs, so it was like we watched like compilation video after compilation video of the Hardy Boys hitting some Swantons.
The Hardy Boys, dude.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
cool.
The fucking jumps. The rope jumps. That's the
Yeah.
best shit.
Hell
Dude,
yeah.
Fucking.
But what gets me is there's all these dudes in it now who are like 50, 60.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there's
Ric
all these
Flair's, like,
old
back.
ass dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ric Flair's like back again.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan was back.
Chris Jericho has his own like organization,
Yeah.
the AEW.
And I
Yeah.
feel like they're not like producing new cool ass wrestling dudes at the
I don't
rate
think
that they
so.
need to.
All the
They're-
new ones don't look as
like they're not at replacement levels.
No.
It's very family friendly right now.
Well, yeah, isn't that's the big thing I was like hearing about is that like wrestling's like PG now.
Very
They're, like,
PG.
they used to be like whatever, like 14 plus,
Yeah.
and now it's switched to it's PG. They can't have like blood. And so like that sucks.
Yeah, man.
Dude, the Attitude Era
was unreal. The things that they were doing on television, dude, was like, what the fuck is this? There's one moment that just like, I remember it scared the hell out of me, and it just like, to this day, like ingrained in the brain.
Yeah.
Was when, I can't remember, what was the Japanese like trio that was in there? I can't. There was like 3 dudes that were like Japanese and like really leaned into the samurai thing.
Nice.
But they like made it seem like they chopped off Val Venus's dick with a katana. And I was like, dude, these guys, I'm like 10 years old watching this and be like, they chopped off his dick. Have they lost their minds?
They're fucking crazy.
Or fucking Rikishi.
And that's when I started becoming racist.
Who would do the fucking like
trust the
ass
Japs.
face thing.
Yeah.
As a
Dude,
kid,
oh,
I'd be
yeah.
like, that's the grossest thing I've ever seen.
Dude, I remember when I found out that Kane was Undertaker's brother.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god. What fucking family did these guys come from? These guys are born from the devil. These guys are satanic. It was mind blowing.
Shit.
Yeah, I did
No.
think Stone Cold was like the coolest guy alive.
Oh,
He's
man.
Still is the coolest guy alive.
There's like a
Yeah.
new series that just came up on this like Amazon stick that I have, and
Yeah.
it's like Stone Cold Does America.
Oh,
fuck yeah.
hell
It looks
yeah.
fucking fly.
Tim cracking bruise all over America.
Hell yeah.
Dude, I was the shit like the WWE has their own like network where they make like documentaries and shit now.
Mhm.
That shit looks actually awesome.
They rule, man.
Yeah, they look. I've been thinking about like getting the like subscribing to the WWE network to watch their documentaries
Fuck yeah.
because they had that one the Undertaker did where he was like looking back on his career and it's
Mhm.
like fuck, that looks awesome. That looks so cool.
Same with like Stone Cold's podcast is on there and
Fuck
shit,
yeah.
and he just like sits down with all the old school dudes, and it's
Hell
like
yeah.
he had like Jim Ross on there and shit. My God, they broke him in half. Stop the damn match.
Fucking JR. Does he still do the announcing? Or is he
I
must
think
be old
he
as
got
fuck at
hired
this
by
point.
AEW, man. I
Oh,
think he's
okay.
announcing for AEW.
My understanding is the real wrestling heads are into AEW these days.
yeah, because they're like they went full blown fucking like old school WWF era.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Cool.
and it's like gnarly again.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Cool.
so they're like their organization is like fucking cool from
That-
what I've seen.
Fuck yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds sick. Cause yeah, I was like
I liked WCW back in the day.
Yeah.
The fucking Sting and their like
yeah.
unbelievably elaborate cage matches and shit like that.
Oh fuck
Sting
yeah,
was the fucking coolest guy.
yes.
Just being the Crow, basically.
Yeah.
Dude, I used to work with this dude who was like I've told you about him. His name was Bob.
Mhm.
And he was fucking like 6'7", jacked 50-year-old dude, and he was loud as fuck. And like one day at lunch, I was just sitting at the table eating my lunch, and he comes up to me and he's holding out his phone, and it's a picture of him dressed as Sting. And I was like, whoa, dude. He was like, yeah, that was Halloween last year. And I was like, that's sick, Bob.
Was he supposed to be Sting or the Crow?
Actually, I don't know.
I guess it's pretty similar costume.
I never asked. It might have been the Crow.
You know, you put on a leather trench coat, some face paint, you're gonna look like a pretty fucking cool guy.
Yeah, dude.
That's all I know.
He looked so sick, and he was.
Yeah, what if you hit him and you're like, dude, you go to Gathering of the Juggalos too? He's like, what the fuck are you talking? Just whoop whoop or whatever they fucking do.
You should try and get booked to Gathering of the Juggalos.
I would go.
I
Man.
feel like
the-
you would fucking kill
Get the
there.
Danger Cats at Gathering of the Juggalos.
Oh,
I think they
man.
would love you guys.
They probably would.
Fuck, that'd be tight. One night I was like watching all the YouTube footage of people that have went
Yeah.
and made their own like vlogs of it.
Yeah.
And I fell asleep, and my girlfriend came in and seen that I was watching Gathering of the Juggalos videos.
She just
She's
thought you were
like,
watching.
What the fuck are you watching? And it's just like a bunch of losers out in the field. And, like,
She thought you were watching homeless people have sex.
yeah.
Yeah. It looks cool as hell. I would actually love to
It
go
looks
to Gathering
fun.
of the
You could just
Juggalos.
go do whippets and
Yeah,
listen
huff
to
some
fucking ICP.
whippets, See,
Oh,
see
hell
some
yeah.
see some tits.
Oh yes.
Some juggalette tits.
Yeah.
The best kind.
Some Mountain Doobies, baby.
Yeah.
I mean,
Drink
honestly,
some fucking Faygo.
yeah, dude. When I was like 14, my life was wrestling in
Yep.
Insane Clown Posse.
Oh yeah.
Thought they were so sick.
Yeah. The
Still
Jekyll
are.
brothers.
Now you've come around. You realize that you were right the whole time.
I'm back. Yeah, I had a gay phase where I was like, no, I'm into real music and art.
Yeah.
And now I'm back to this.
Yeah, this is real art.
I'm watching Steven Seagal movies, wrestling, and listening to ICP. I'm back to. I've gone through the journey.
Yeah.
It's like in Star Wars, he starts normal, goes on a journey, and comes back. I've done that too. I've gone on my own journey, and I'm back to what I've
back
realized
to the roots.
after exploring all of art that actually the best shit is wrestling, Steven Seagal, and ICP.
Got your Hatchet Man shirt.
Yeah. I mean, fuck it. Like, yeah. Well, because like day to day is just so shit. Like life just kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Why would I not want to listen to watch wrestling? Fuck
Yeah,
it.
man.
I don't want to watch movies that's like, yeah, life does suck and it's sad. It's like, dude, just let me see some dudes throw ladders at each other.
Fucking right. This like local promotion brought me in to do something with them.
Yeah.
And
I think I saw.
Yeah, I was like I was the roast battle champ at the
Yeah,
time.
you had to take a hit or something, right?
Yeah, I took a bump, as they say in the biz.
Right.
Dude, I was going ballistic because I don't know like the inside secrets to wrestling and shit. And like one of the things that they do is they daintily will shake your hand to let you know like I ain't gonna fuck you up in there. I'm not like a fucking
Yeah.
And so everybody was like shaking my hand like a pussy.
Yeah.
And then I finally like one of my buddies is actually in there. That's how I got involved.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck is up with these guys shaking my hand like a fucking fag? This is driving me nuts. He's like, dude, no. That's like part of the business. They're showing like, I'm not going to fuck you up.
I'm not going to mangle you.
Yeah, we're working together.
Yeah.
And like, I was like, oh. I was one handshake away to fucking like really grease somebody here. Because I'm like grabbing their hands like, how you doing, brother?
How are you doing, partner?
You want to show the cool, tough wrestling guys that you're a cool, tough guy
I'm
too.
a hardened fella.
Yeah. I've done a little bit of human growth hormone in my time.
Yeah. They gave me the mic and then just let me go ham on the audience. And I just was like, just started ripping on this old lady. Just like, oh, the whore from 97th Street's here, stupid bitch. And like, it just went full heel up there. And then like, the guy's like, you can do it and say whatever you want. It's an 18+ show. And I was like, are you sure? He's like, okay, nothing racial. All right. Anything else? That's it. Perfect. Sexism going straight.
You dumb ugly bitch, get out of here.
Yeah. And some like monster of a man threw me through a table, and like I guess it looked pretty violent.
Yeah.
And the ref was like in my ear, and he's like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" And
Yeah.
I thought it was like part of the bit, so
Yeah.
I'm just like selling it as hard as I can.
Yeah.
And he like got up in my ear, and he's like, "No, bro, are you seriously okay?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine." He goes, "Holy fuck." And I was like, "What, did it look bad?" He goes, "Yeah." Sick.
Man, that probably felt sick.
It was tight because like I guess like it's like fucking religion to them to get thrown through a table.
Oh,
and
yeah.
This is like the first time I've ever been a part.
So sorry, were you like a wrestler or you were like the MC and some guy threw you through the tables?
They just like kind of brought me out as like a promotional type deal because they had me and like my buddy Bozer that was there.
Bozer.
Yeah, he was there, and then he like kind of saved a match and he got to play hero.
Oh, yeah.
And then they threw me out after intermission to go out and just like the roast battle champion, play along with it.
Yeah.
And then we just fucked around and ran amok.
Sick.
It was tight.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it was actually a lot of fun.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah,
that
dude,
sounds so
behind
fun.
the scenes. I've never been like behind the scenes of a wrestling event.
Yeah.
But they're like actually pretty cool
I
dudes.
bet, yeah.
Yeah, they're rad. They're you know how like in most kind of events and shit like that, like your opener would be like, well, I don't get why he's getting 20 minutes, man. He fucking sucks. You know, everybody shit talks.
That's
one
me
another.
right now.
Yeah,
I'm doing that.
You're like, well, why am I not getting 20?
These fuck, I should be doing fucking 45.
Yeah, let me headline the strip, daddy.
Get Nick McQuick the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Let me headline this bitch.
Yeah, let me take this ship home, baby.
Yeah, that's all I do.
10
Daddy's got
guys
the
doing
bid.
5. I'll do 50.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just blowing lights every set.
Yeah, those dudes were like fucking at the end of the show. Everybody's like, "Fuck yeah, great show!" Like, they were like sold on just making sure the event was like the best it could possibly be with every match.
That rules.
Yeah, that was tight.
That's
so it was
so
like
cool.
to see that They're not like pussies about it.
Yeah. We've been thinking about going to a local wrestling show because I've heard it's sick.
The indie shows are fucking so much fun.
I went to a local one once, and it was awesome.
Yeah.
Like, half the audience was retarded guys.
Yeah, that's
they
the
were
best part.
loving it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
They were
That's the best crowd for anything.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Anything. A
Downsy
concert.
dudes and anybody from like low income.
Yeah.
Retarded.
That's who was there.
Yeah, poor people and like retarded guys. Like
Yeah.
that's the ultimate audience.
Mm-hmm.
Because like they're just happy to be out, man. They're just happy to be somewhere.
Yeah.
And so it's like you don't have to do that great.
Yeah.
And they'll just be having a blast because they're like out and seeing something, and it's like fuck yeah, dude.
And they let you just like heckle. Like you can say whatever the fuck you want. It's
part
to
of the
the
show.
wrestlers, and they'll just be like, "Shut up,
Yeah.
shut up," because they're not like fucking quick-witted enough to hit you with something quick.
Stop that.
The first one I went to, this guy behind me was just ripping into this chick, and he goes, "Hey, I think the girl's name was like Selena. Selena, we can see the track marks in your arm." It's like scorched her whole match.
Jesus.
All she would hit him back with was the classic, "Shut up, you're an idiot."
Shut up, stupid.
Why don't you shut the hell up?
And then he'd go like childish every now and then, "Make me." It ruled.
That's
man.
so awesome.
Yeah, it was dope as fuck.
That's heaven on earth.
Oh
That's
man, you can
fucking-
have a blast. You just get Lewis lit and just let the booze do the talking.
Well, I went to Raw.
Oh
when
yeah,
I was like 14.
Yeah.
Got to see Bret Hitman Hart
Tight
in Calgary.
fuck, hell yeah.
It was cool. But yeah, it was like, it was sick because being there and like the heels would come out and I just, as a force, be like, fuck you, fuck you. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it was like I think I've said this on the show before, but the one time I went to like an off-night WWE show, and Chris
Okay.
Jericho was the heel that night,
Nice.
Oh hell
and there was a Down syndrome guy, like a few like next to me essentially, and Chris Jericho comes out, he's all like, "Edmonton sure smells bad," and the dude's like, "Fuck you, Chris Jericho, fuck you." Fucking ruled.
That's the best.
Yeah.
That's the best time on earth.
yeah.
I've been to wrestling shows and I've seen like art films at like art theaters. That's the worst crowd of all time.
Oh,
Horrible.
movie snobs.
Yeah, like
Ugh.
art show or like being at like an art gallery.
Yeah.
The fucking worst dudes. Comedy shows and wrestling like events are usually sick dudes.
Yeah, I'd probably slot wrestling at number
Wrestling
one.
is number one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because wrestling does not attract people who, like, no one's going to a wrestling event and be like, "Oh, we'll go check it out."
Yeah.
It's always like, "Oh, fuck yeah,
Yeah, man.
I'm going to fucking wrestling."
I feel like Monster Jams would probably have a pretty sick
Dude,
crowd.
they're coming
I've
here.
never been, but I feel like they probably have a
worth it.
sick crowd.
yeah,
Worth it, man.
probably a blast.
They are fucking unreal.
Yeah.
You have a good time.
We should just switch over and become a full-time wrestling and Monster Jam review
Fuck it.
podcast.
You paid for the whole seat, but you'll only need the edge. Saturday, July 23rd. Gravedigger returns, and he's uncensored.
That's the sickest part about Monster Jam is it's like the character Gravedigger is just a truck.
Yeah,
And people are like, "Ah!"
That jumps over fucking 4 cars through a ring of fire. Hell yeah.
Run over that faggot Honda Elantra. Electric piece of shit.
Yeah,
This is jet fuel, baby.
totaling fucking Priuses and shit.
Like, dude, how do you become like wrestling is like you start on the indie circuit. There's like indie shows. How do you fucking get into Monster Jam?
Just be good at drunk driving, man. You hit cars when you're loaded. They're like, "Hey, you want to do this full time?"
There's a cop who's a moonlights as a Monster Jam recruiter.
Well, it's just like,
He's
you,
"All
you
right,
get
I
a
gotta
truck.
ticket you, but call this number.
Yeah.
Put you behind
You start jacking up your truck.
Yeah.
And at a certain point, they just send you an invite.
You got a fucking F-350 that's 20 feet off the ground. They're
Yeah.
like, "All right, get your ass in here."
Yeah.
What's your blood alcohol level?
Yeah, there's never been a sober fucking monster truck. These guys are pounding fucking BLs before the event.
Bush lights.
Yeah.
We're being clear here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I do.
I
would
did legit the other day, the liquor store down the way.
Yeah.
I was going into the convenience store next door, and this dude comes out with a case of Bud Light under his arm.
Yeah.
And I had like an intrusive thought where I wanted to be like, "What are you, gay?"
Dude, some guy's on the run right now in Vaughan, Ontario for beating up a couple that bought Bud Light. thought it was a Bud Light case. He came over and just started assaulting them.
Really?
Turns out it wasn't a case of Bud Light. A
Damn.
classic whoopsie.
Classic blunder.
So this dude's just like on the run. The fucking dude, you know, when the cops come out and they're like, "Listen, we're looking for a suspect right now."
Yeah.
This guy, the cop, had to explain the situation. It's the best, man.
That's so funny.
A group of males approached a couple who bought a certain alcohol purchase. Turns out it wasn't that certain alcohol purchase.
I mean, if it was
Just
Bud
like-
Light, it would have been perfectly justified.
Yeah, totally fine.
Oh yeah, justified.
It's so,
yeah.
what do you think the
100%.
fucking like day-to-day is for a guy who will assault someone for buying Bud Light? What do you think that guy does all day?
That guy wakes up and he's ready. That guy, he's combat ready.
I feel like that guy probably watches like 65 hours of drag brunch videos a week.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
He probably watches more RuPaul's Drag Race than you do.
Yeah, and I love that shit.
You're a fan?
I love that show.
Have you seen Drag Syndrome?
You were telling me about it. You were showing it to me at Julio.
I've
Dude.
seen a bit of that. It looks good.
Awesome.
Rock star status.
Yeah, it looks great.
Oh, dude.
We were talking about this on the last episode, but like anything ever is made better by letting guys with Down syndrome do it.
Brother.
Like anything is sick with Down syndrome guys in it.
Imagine. Yeah, like, this is outrageous.
Way better.
Yeah.
Look at the top left. Looks like looks like Bret Michaels.
The guy that started this was like, "Listen, you guys like wrestling, right? How would you like to dress up like the Ultimate Warrior 1990? Okay, hear me out. And then we're gonna do karaoke.
You know what they should do to heal the divide in America? Is they should like do a combination drag meets WWE.
Oh yeah.
Where they kind of like fight each other, you know?
Yeah.
And like everybody gets a little something.
Marvel versus DC.
Exactly. Yeah,
RuPaul's
yeah.
Drag Race versus ECW.
And I think that could really heal the divide.
I think it
get
could.
people back together.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I need. Well, has
Because
there ever-
sometimes the Down syndrome and all with Down syndrome. I don't
Of
know if I
course,
mentioned
yeah,
that. But,
yeah. Has to.
'cause how angry can you get at somebody with Down syndrome?
You can't.
Not much at
Possible.
all.
I've never.
That's
much at all.
like
Dude,
the
I
guy
have-
that started this is like, I have an out.
I feel like even the most like anti-drag guy on earth sees this. He's like, that's pretty funny.
Fuck yeah, let him have it.
That's pretty funny. You
I'd
gotta
let
hand
that
it to
guy,
him.
I'd let those fellas around my kids. No problem.
Yeah, those guys can hang out with your kids all fucking day.
Yeah, read them stories. I don't give a shit.
This is the only time that the kids have to read to the drag queen.
Reading Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Yeah. Yeah, just reading Berenstein Bears to him or whatever.
Couple Calvin and Hobbes.
Yeah.
Just reading Far Side comics. Explaining cow tools.
Cow tools.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Yeah, everything is better with Down syndrome guys.
100%.
If we had Down syndrome, this podcast would be better.
Oh, God. You'd have 4 Patreon subscribers.
I wish there was a
double.
hormone you could take for that.
Well, the vaccine.
Oh yes, the vaccine.
Yeah, if you got that, you
yeah.
could-
Just you wait, vaxies.
One episode, because I got it, we start recording. And it's like, hello everybody.
and you look like the middle guy in that picture.
I look cute as a damn
You
button.
show up, it's like, oh hey, what's up, man? Like, I'm ready to report on racist podcast.
Like people wouldn't have been mad at Harry Potter if there was a special education school.
Yeah.
Harry Potter's special ed class for wizards. They're just using their wands to make candy. They're like, stop turning everything in the classroom into candy.
Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone.
Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Pop Rock. you just keep.
Holy shit.
Yeah, everything
is
is
the big
better.
thing, hey? There's a lot of them.
Oh,
A lot of
dude.
these guys.
They got a crew. It's the NWO of drag.
Yeah, they're taking over.
I think that's awesome. Dude. Let them rock. It's sick. It's so fun. Because you like also like Down syndrome dudes. Every time they do something, it's like like they don't really do shit they don't like.
No.
They don't do stuff that they're not enjoying. So if they're having fun, it's like fun for everybody.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like everyone has a blast when the Down syndrome dudes is just laughing and doing
Yeah,
his
but do
thing.
you think that they came out of the gate and were like, "Hey, I have an idea"?
No,
I would be curious what the backstory behind this.
like how he
is.
finds them.
Do you know?
Did a little reading.
Yeah, okay.
What is it?
Once I seen this, I was all in, baby.
yeah.
There was so this guy like runs like a dance studio or some shit, and then like there was a troupe of these
Fellas.
the D's, a couple of D's, a troop of them, and then this guy was like, he came out and he was like, "Listen, I didn't find drag syndrome; it found me." It's like, you fucking liar!
No.
You fucking scumbag! No, you didn't. You fucking,
That's awesome.
Yeah, full of shit.
That's the ultimate
Yeah.
defense, though, too.
Yeah,
That's
like-
the sickest thing to say.
I seen him,
me.
and I thought,
God spoke to me in that moment. And he said, "Get these boys looking pretty. Put some makeup on these boys."
This dude's not Down syndrome himself.
no, he's like a German dude. Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah,
Classic.
yeah.
Classic.
Of
Right?
course.
Coulda called
Typical Germans.
Always scheming, those guys.
I think that rules. Can you imagine if, like, the next Mission Impossible, the all Down syndrome dudes, Tom Cruise steps back, says, "I'm gonna let Sneaky here take over." That's all I think about all day. It's like how much better everything I'm watching would be if it was with Down syndrome guys.
Yeah, everything's I Am Sam, like we were talking earlier.
Yeah, 'cause it's just better, man.
It's all like newscasters and shit.
Oh my, the CBC.
That's some news that I would trust.
I would.
Man,
They're not gonna
bunch of
lie.
Downs guys covering the January 6th riots. They have stormed the Capitol.
You just start getting all excited. The producers have to be like, all right, calm down. They're getting rowdy.
They start getting a little Alex Jonesy live on air.
Alex Jones is one of the dudes. If he came out and he was like, I have Down syndrome, I'd be like, all right, yeah, sure, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe you.
That would own.
Actually, you can't sue me for $1 billion because I have Down syndrome.
I'm off the hook here, people.
Well, that is the funniest part about that lawsuit is that it's $1 billion.
Yeah.
It's like
I think they were trying to do a second part that was like $100 billion or something.
And it's like that. I thought the shooting happened until you sued this guy for $1 billion, and then I was like, oh, all right, that's a little excessive.
Yeah,
that's a lot of fucking money for just
No
saying it
kidding.
didn't
for just a
happen.
humble water filter salesman.
Yeah. Well, it's like I think I said this before, but it's like when it'd be like when that guy accused Kevin Spacey of molesting him. If he was like, no, I didn't, and you owe me $1 billion, you'd be like, he definitely molested that guy.
Yeah.
Apparently, all the various people who accused him, they're all dead.
They committed suicide.
They all committed suicide.
Yeah.
After he posted his video of with the picture of the Queen on his mug, being like, "Kill him with kindness."
I bet y'all were expecting me to say something.
Like, who the
crazy.
fuck is that guy? And there's like the pictures of him like sitting on the throne of England with Ghislaine Maxwell. It's like, who the fuck is Kevin Spacey? Like, who is this guy?
I'm
I don't know.
a rapist who
I
doubles
am.
as an actor.
Yeah. Anyway, respect to Kevin Spacey. You should come on the show, bro. Clear your name.
He just kills us and takes over Chrome Boys.
Yeah.
What? Yeah. Because dude, did you remember that when after he got accused of rape and then he put up those Instagram videos as his like House of Cards character?
Bro. No, I don't. This was like during the pandemic though, wasn't it?
Or
was it just before?
Either just before or
just
early
before.
days.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, he got Me Too'd for being
I remember
a gay
that.
rapist.
Yeah.
But then he came out as gay right
Yeah.
then, which was brilliant.
Brilliant move.
Yes.
Brilliant
Be like,
tactical
"You're right.
move.
I am gay."
But yeah, he had these fucking videos of him as his House of Cards character. Like,
Just like monologuing and
yeah, it's fucking weird.
it was super whack. That was his like response. It was like
Wow.
he was like, "I'm gonna kill them with kindness," and then everyone was like, "Yo, what?" And then all his accusers started killing themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, these. Let me be frank. They're fucking nuts. They're so crazy. This was like 2 weeks after the guy came out saying like Kevin Spacey molested me. He released these.
I know what you want. Oh, sure, they may have tried to separate us, but what we have is too strong. It's too powerful. I mean, after all, we shared everything, you and I. I told you my deepest, darkest secrets. I showed you exactly what people are capable of. I shocked you with my honesty, but mostly I challenged you and made you think. And you trusted me, even though you knew you shouldn't. So we're not done, no matter what anyone says. And besides, I know what you want. You want me back. Of course, some believed everything and had just been waiting with bated breath to hear me confess it all. They're just dying to have me declare that everything said is true and that I got what I deserved. Wouldn't that be easy if it was all so simple? Only you and I both know it's never that simple, not in politics and not in life. But you wouldn't believe the worst without evidence, would you? You wouldn't rush to judgments without facts, would you? Did you? No, not you. You're smarter than that. Anyway, all this presumption made for such an unsatisfying ending, and to think it could have been such a memorable send-off. I mean, if you and I have learned nothing else these past years, it's that in life and art, nothing should be off the table. We weren't afraid, not of what we said, and not of what we did, and we're still not afraid. Because I can promise you this. If I didn't pay the price for the things we both know I did do, I'm certainly not going to pay the price for the things I didn't do.
Crazy.
Oh my God.
Crazy.
Definitely innocent, though.
Yeah.
A guilty man would not make a video like that.
No. For the things I didn't do, and one of those things I didn't do was get deep in those guts of that 13-year-old boy in a rundown motel in
It does
Arkansas.
seem like it's a message to some like Masonic sex cult.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
Like,
This
I'm
is
not
not-
going down for the things we know I did do. So we're all going down together.
Yeah. Yeah, this seems like a last-ditch, like,
And
he's bringing it all down
apparently
with
it
him.
worked. Because all of his accusers killed themselves. 2 shots to the back of the head.
Yeah.
And now he's back making movies in fucking Hungary or something.
It's so
he's
funny
He's
to
on the
imagine.
Steven Seagal route.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's funny to think about Hillary, like, in bed. Like, the night this video came out, just, like, scrolling Instagram, and then just being like, Bill?
We've got a problem.
We got to make a couple phone calls.
Pokemon Go to the fucking
the
sex
hitman.
cult.
Just that night, just like, all right, anyone who says anything about Kevin, kill him.
Yeah, Kevin Spacey, Me Too, canceled. He's back, folks.
Because he made a few like that. He put out like
For
2
a
or
while he
3.
was. But yeah, he's got some new movies he's doing in like Serbia or something like that.
Well, that's the other thing. Is like other countries do not give a shit.
No,
like they don't care.
Oh, American.
Yeah, they're like fucking Woody Allen. Oh yeah, come over. You don't give a fuck.
What? You guys, not everybody else molested or fucking.
Well, Woody Allen, everybody knew everything for like 30 fucking years.
Yeah.
He married his daughter. It wasn't like a secret.
Yeah.
Was it his daughter or
His
stepdaughter?
adopted daughter.
Yeah.
Soon Lee.
Yeah.
His like Asian adopted daughter.
Yeah.
He married.
Yeah.
But still together, so.
So who's really laughing now? He's got a beautiful, happy relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah. Woody and Soon Yi.
But yeah, that's they were like well, Seagal's just permanently in like Belarus now, right? Like making movies there.
Yeah, he's making a documentary on the front lines.
Sick.
On the other side of the front lines.
That's the guy you want out there.
Yeah.
Impossible to kill.
All those ukes should fucking look out now that they've got a sniper special ops on the other side.
Dying to live.
Yeah.
Steven Seagal.
A ketoing fucking artillery shells out of the way.
Just a shot of like a Ukrainian trench and guys are just getting flown out of it.
That'd be so fucking sick if when his documentary comes out, it's just like him doing martial arts moves on obvious actors and shit. And this is how we took fucking Bakhmut. And it's him throwing guys through walls and shit.
He's the ultimate guy to make some Russian war propaganda.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god, yeah.
How we took Kyiv.
He was the ghost of Kiev.
It's just some dude who looks
choking
kind
guys
of like
out.
Zelensky, and he's like fucking martial arts moving him around.
My favorite is like online boomers who are mad, who just hate Zelensky so much.
Yeah.
And they like I saw this post. This guy was really pissed that Zelensky keeps showing up to the White House in like a sweatshirt. He keeps being like, if you're going to fucking beg for money, at least wear a fucking suit.
Well, he's got a point.
I mean, yeah.
Look at him there in his shirt, nipples protruding. Very disrespectful.
In front of Congress.
Who gives money to a guy in a suit? Imagine a homeless guy begging for a little bit of change in an Armani suit. Like, what the hell is this? What's going on here? You got to look like you're wearing some of Ye's latest collection.
Yeah, they should send the Ukrainians all those fucking Yeezy shoes that Idea's sitting on.
Yeah, they're sitting on what, like $2 billion.
They got a couple $1 billion worth of Yeezys. They should send them over to Ukrainians. They need them.
I thought they're back. I thought he's back.
Kanye?
Yeah,
I don't think so.
With the deal.
What deal?
Yeah, to offload all the
maybe
remaining stock.
I mean,
I haven't heard shit about him in a couple months.
I've been trying to keep like fine news, but it's tough. But
Yeah.
I think he's getting ready for another like line of Yeezy clothing or something right now.
Okay.
I think he's
I think I saw a thing not so long ago. Apparently, that Milo Yiannopoulos is going to be his. He's still got the presidential ambitions, apparently.
Really?
And he thinks that Milo's going to do it for him. I guess.
Milo.
That's a power duo, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's like some
I
Mr.
mean,
Garrison
if you
shit.
can get the gay guys, and the gay guys and Nazis, that's a powerful combination.
Yeah.
The gay guys and Nazis who like Kanye.
Yeah.
Which I feel like has got to be a sliver of them, you know?
Very small minority.
Yeah.
Black dudes are just they're all in.
Yeah.
Yay?
Yeah.
That's our guy. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Obama's too light skinned. We need like a true brother from Chicago.
Yeah.
Man, yeah. I hope he actually runs this year or next year
Yeah.
instead of just saying he'll do it.
Yeah, I guess he did that last time too. He just said he was going to, and then he didn't.
And people were like filling it, like he never registered. People like were writing in, but it's like doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter at all.
He won me over when he was wearing the White Lives Matter sweatshirt. That was
he's so funny.
Statement right there. I actually went and bought Graduation on cassette tape that day.
Well, this one, it could be a pretty sick election if Kanye's in the mix. RFK Jr.'s out there talking about CIA killing his fucking uncle
Hell
or
yeah.
whoever the fuck JFK was to him. Trump, of course, the big dog, Unchained.
It's gonna be sick.
Yeah, like I think I said before, it's theoretically possible we could have Trump from prison phoning into debates and shit, because that apparently that doesn't stop you from becoming president.
Yeah,
even if you're in jail. Versus vegetable Joe Biden in a coma.
Oh man,
like that could absolutely happen.
Talking through a fucking
Stephen
Stephen Hawking computer.
Yeah, it's Trump through like a payphone from prison, and Joe Biden in a Stephen Hawking speak and spell on the debate stage. Kanye protesting outside. Marianne Williamson shoving goop eggs up her asshole. It could be a hell of an election.
We are living in the coolest time right now.
Dude,
democracy's looking great right now. It's working.
It's truest form.
Yeah.
This is true freedom. We just let any motherfucker up there.
Yeah, this is what the founders had in mind.
I think they should settle the election at WrestleMania.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That would. Be
Oh man.
Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
2 candidates enter, 1 president emerges.
UFC 300.
Oh my.
But we go
God.
Russian style. You know how they have teams?
Yeah.
Like a 5-on-5 brawl.
Oh my.
Yeah.
God.
We get Trump, fucking Milo. Is it Milo or Milo?
I think Milo.
I believe Milo.
Who gives a shit?
I don't-
Who
yeah,
cares? he's Greek. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Yeah, that Greek motherfucker.
Yeah. And who's like a leftist fag that we could throw to fight him?
Bernie.
Bernie.
Bernie would take it.
Yeah.
Or
Absolutely.
Hassan Piker.
Oh my
Hassan.
God.
Yeah, we'll get him in there.
God,
He'd be
yeah.
like, communism, and Milo is fucking like just.
Ethan Klein versus Milo Yiannopoulos.
Oh yes, the duel of the century.
the battle between gay retards. Yeah. I don't understand. Hassan Piker has a big following, and everything I've seen of him is just like you said it. He's just like watching CNN and being like, "Yep." Mhm.
Yeah.
That's it.
As far as I can tell, that's what he does.
I don't get it at all.
I like that.
Yeah, like I don't.
I like that. I don't like that.
And then
I don't understand how those streamers can like read that chat.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, the fact that he can like pay attention and read that chat
Yeah.
blows me away.
That's
That
why
is,
they
I
all
think,
have
the chief
autism.
skill
Though.
of
Yeah.
being like a big streamer. of we got 10,000 people going.
Yeah.
And they follow it.
'Cause I can't follow it at all.
No.
I don't. It's
And
just,
he'll like catch something and he'll be like, "Fuck you, man! I don't fucking know that," and
Yeah.
then goes off on that.
Mods,
And he goes,
Mods, can you take care of this guy for me, please?
I don't get it at all. Well, I think that's why they all have like autism or something.
"They have to."
Because those people don't function socially.
No.
Well, he got clowned on by that little Israeli kid recently.
Oh,
The kid who did the From Software
Bill
thing.
Clinton's
Oh,
son?
really?
Is that the one that he runs on that? Like, he
Yeah,
calls himself
and I was
Bill
pissed about that because he was disrespecting Miyazaki-san.
Yeah.
But he kind of won me over by clowning on Hassan.
What did
and
he do to
women.
Hassan?
Hassan was at the WGA strike thing.
Yeah.
For on the picket lines.
Oh,
and that kid
yeah.
was out there with like a "I love landlords" sign. He's like, "I love landlords. I love landlords."
Yeah.
And Hassan, I don't know. He didn't have a good comeback or anything. He just kind of walked away, all pissed.
Well, that's the thing about like streamers. I find is they're not really good entertainers.
No, not entirely.
Not really. Like they just kind of. And you also can't really be entertaining for like 6 fucking hours straight or whatever.
No.
But like they're not the most like if they were like more entertaining people, they wouldn't be streaming. You know? They'd be doing something else.
Yeah, there's a few good TikTok lives I get locked into. There's some lunatics that get on there.
Dude, TikTok is for lunatics.
Yes,
there are some fucking tards on that app.
But I don't know if do you consider somebody who's streaming on TikTok a streamer?
No.
Okay.
No. That's a fucking actor right there. That's an entertainer.
The one thing that annoys me so much about that app is when people find it like cool to have like 8 people that are drinking together, then they're hovered around a phone and they're like reading the chat. Oh, that guy says you're.
Oh yeah, that's fucking
yeah.
Gay.
It's just like, how old are you? It's like the same question.
Yeah.
How old are you? Oh, I'm 27. And then like 30 seconds. How old are you? I'm 27. It's like, what are you doing? Knock this off. This is not good.
My girlfriend had her TikTok algorithm for a while, like dialed in on like people with like 2 followers, like retarded people,
Yeah,
or like poor people.
Yeah,
choice.
Yes,
there'd be this like old woman who was like on disability, and someone like mailed her this like jar of ladybugs. She's just on her like Samsung phone from like 8 years ago, being like, "Does anyone know what I should do with these ladybugs? Where can I let these out?" And all the comments are calling her a sex offender, and she's responding to them, being like, "I'm not a sex offender." It's like this is peak entertainment. This is like you can't write something funny.
Oh man, yeah, you can find some gold on there.
Yeah.
The best thing we ever did was give like the handies some cell phones and let them run wild on the internet, baby.
They're so funny.
Oh man, the greatest thing I've ever seen on TikTok was like this dude with Downs was standing in front of a basketball hoop facing the camera, so the basketball hoop is behind him.
Yeah.
And he's holding it and he's like, "If this goes in, George Floyd died for our sins." And he threw it, but it rimmed out, and then he still celebrated like it went in. George Floyd. Then there was another one where these people were just like setting this one off, saying that he killed George Floyd. I didn't kill George Floyd. And it's like 800 videos of him trying to tell everybody he didn't kill George Floyd.
Oh, dude, it's the fucking best.
I was in stitches for an hour. It was the same video, same comment.
That's the kind of shit that's like, I should just quit comedy because nothing is funnier than that.
I can't even compete.
I can't do anything funnier than that, dude. Oh my god, dude. How long are we at here, Hugh?
We're like an hour and a half.
Hour and a half.
Oh, tight.
We probably wrap this one up.
Wrap this one up and then do one more for the Page Boys.
Hell yeah.
It's gonna be our first Patreon exclusive episode. It'll be the next one.
That's what I'm talking about.
For the high rollers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the big dogs.
Big money
Sign up.
wrestlers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sign up to the Patreon.
Yeah.
You can join the elite circle.
You get a whole other hour and a half of the hack man going nuts.
Yeah.
And just you wait once we're fully unchained.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
No restrictions.
I saved the heavy artillery for the Patreon. I'm telling you that. Don't want to miss that.
All right, fellas.
All right, end transmission.